Good morning, everyone. I am coming at you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. I'm speaking very softly because it's still very early, but I've been having one of those mornings where I'm just feeling such gratitude and so humbled by just everything around me, like everything at the moment. Honestly, I do feel like I am a changed woman now that we are in February. I was really struggling throughout January, but the second we've hit February, I feel like my mood has just lifted so much, and I'm feeling so optimistic. I'm feeling so inspired. I've literally been sitting having my morning tea this morning. As you can see, I literally have no makeup on. My hair is still straight back from last night. I've still got my PJs on. This is kind of like my usual morning routine at the moment. I come downstairs quite early. I usually have a cup of tea. I always like to have a tea to wake me up before I have my morning coffee. I have a cup of tea, usually do a little bit of work, scroll on Instagram, do my morning post, and just watch the sunrise. I've literally just been sitting here watching the sun rising, and it has just been so magical seeing it rise over the garden. And the garden is still, I think the best way to describe it is the garden is still asleep. And I think I saw someone describe their garden in that way in winter. I think that's the best way to describe it, rather than like it's dead or like, you know, it's cut back or anything like that. It's sleeping, and it's quite nice to kind of see that the garden is still sleeping, and all of my hard work is soon going to come into fruition. It's still going to flourish. It's soon going to flourish, and it's soon going to become the most beautiful space. And in summer, well, in spring it will wake up, and in summer it will bloom. So yeah, I'm just having one of those mornings. I've woken up feeling so inspired and grateful and just excited for everything that's coming. I feel like January is so tough because obviously spring feels so far away, and it just feels like you're in constant waiting mode, whereas February pretty much feels like spring. Like I'm already starting to feel a little bit of the spring vibes. Like it's almost pretty much light by the time that I come down. I can watch the sunrise, and it's staying lighter a lot longer into the evenings. I didn't put the lights on, like the main lights, until about 5 o'clock last night, which was very exciting. And I'm pretty sure by the end of February it doesn't get dark till about 6-7 o'clock, which is really exciting. So I feel like February is just that month for me where I kind of get this like new lease of life. January is just always such a write-off, and I always forget about that every year, and I think I'm quite hard on myself, whereas February feels like just such an exciting month to look forward to, and there's so much that's going to be like coming soon that you can start to basically get excited and inspired about. So yeah, I've just been having one of those mornings this morning, and I just wanted to check in and say good morning and start the vlog this way because I am feeling really grateful, really lucky. And if there's one thing that you can do to start your day, it's just to have a cup of tea, sit down, enjoy the peace and quiet, and watch the sunrise. It's my favourite thing in the world. Well, a proper good morning, guys. I have just come upstairs now to start getting myself ready for today, but that really is just my favourite way to start the morning. Another great way as well, if you are looking to really start implementing like gratitude into your routine and just start creating like a bit more of a morning routine, is to start journaling. Things like the 5-minute journal and one line every day are great examples of ways that you can just wake up, have a cup of tea, kind of write down your thoughts and feelings, get yourself inspired and excited for the day, and just make it into like a little bit of you time, because I do feel like sometimes we forget to carve out time for ourselves, and actually the morning is like the most important time that you can do that. So just had the loveliest morning watching the sunrise, and I'm feeling very ready for the day. But I don't know if you would have noticed in those clips before just how glowy my skin was looking. I think especially standing in front of the bifold doors, it was really letting the sun hit my skin, and it was just looking so fresh, so dewy and so glowy. And I actually had another facial the other day, which I am absolutely loving. So I'm having regular facials at the moment with the Cavendish Clinic, who are basically a skincare company. They have SkinCeuticals. I don't know if it's SkinCeuticals own Cavendish Clinic or Cavendish Clinic owns SkinCeuticals. Don't know which way around it is, but they use SkinCeuticals products, and I've been having hydrofacials, which I have been absolutely loving. I basically just done it as like a block of 3 over the course of a few months. So I had one back in January, one in February, and then I'm going to have one in March as well. And I do feel like these kind of like monthly facials are really going to help just kind of make sure that my skin is looking the way that it is right now. Now, we did in this last facial step it up a notch with regards to the intensity. So I was warned by the facialist checklist by the dermatologist that I may experience a bit of a purge. And I don't know if you'll be able to see just here, I have had a little bit of a breakout, and it basically just means that it's your skin essentially getting rid of the toxins and kind of pushing them out. It's almost like a really intense mud mask, I think is the best way to describe it. They're literally drawing out the impurities from your skin, so sometimes things that are really deep can come to the surface that maybe wouldn't have normally, but it does mean that in the long run your skin will look a lot better. So once these kind of like clear and the scarring goes, my skin is going to be looking so much better. And I think especially around like my forehead, around my kind of nose area, as a glasses wearer I do struggle a lot with congestion around my nose, because obviously you're literally sitting with the glasses on your nose pretty much all day, so it's really nice just to make sure that that's all completely clear. So I feel like this part of my face is looking so glowy, so dewy, and it's making me so happy. This part has experienced quite a purge, but I'm excited to see how it's going to kind of like unfold over the next few days, over the next few weeks, and just making sure that it's as glowy, as kind of perfected, and as healthy as possible, because I just really want to get to a stage where I am wearing less and less makeup. I don't like doing like a huge half an hour makeup every single morning. I like to wear really lightweight products. I like to make sure that my skin is nice and kind of like able to breathe. And also, for someone who has freckles, I hate wearing really thick foundations, because I feel like as soon as my freckles are covered up, you know I've got like thick makeup on. I like to make sure that my freckles are on show, and especially now that we're coming into spring, my freckles are really going to pop. I remember actually the first year that I met Alex, we met in the September, started dating in the October, and so obviously he kind of like knew me over the autumn winter months, and it wasn't until the spring summer of next year, and I think we'd spent like a couple of weeks apart or something, or maybe I'd gone on holiday without him, and I remember coming back and he just went, "Whoa, hello Freck," and I was like, "Oh yeah, you've never seen my freckles." So every single spring summer they just pop. Like I always know when I've been in the sun my face isn't tan, in freckles, but I kind of love that. I'm really excited about the warmer, sunnier months, and especially with plans of heading out into the garden a little bit more, I think my skin is really going to show it. But I actually picked up a couple of things from SkinCeuticals last time I was at my hydrofacial, so I thought I would show you, because they also sent me away with a couple of freebies, which is really kind of them. Also a little bit dangerous, because I'm not gonna lie, SkinCeuticals is one of those brands that it is spenny. So the first thing I picked up is the HAMPSHIRE, and they sent me away with a tester of this last time, just like a mini bottle, and oh my goodness, I was absolutely hook, line and sinkered. It is such an amazing product. I have tried quite a few different hyaluronic acids in the past, but nothing like this. Like this is so chewy, so I just feel like it's giving my skin a drink. And one of the things that my facialist did say to me when I had my first appointment is to basically strip my skincare back. So I'm literally just using eye cream, hyaluronic acid and cream at the moment, so whether it's a day cream or a night cream. But I'm not gonna lie, the price of this was a little bit eye-watering. It was £95, which, as I was putting my card in, I was having a bit of a hernia, but I'm kind of justifying it with myself that if I'm only using one £95 product, it's saving myself from using multiple 30, 40, 50, 60 pound products, and so that will be a saving in the long run. But it was a little bit eye-watering, I won't lie, so that is one. But they sent me away with a few little testers. Now the first one is a phyto corrective. This is a hydrating soothing fluid for irritated or sensitive skin. Now this she's told me to take if I am having breakouts, so I might actually use this tonight on my kind of like problem area. She said it's a really good one for kind of like correcting, and it just comes in a little tiny little pipette, which is so cute. She's then also sent me away with an advanced scar control. Now this I'm definitely going to use on this area just to help with the scarring. She said it's supposed to be really good at just getting rid of that scarring, getting your skin back to a place kind of before the spots even broke out. And then she's also sent me away with a triple lipid, and I need to remind myself what this is for. She did explain it to me, but I've completely forgotten, so I will look into that as well. So we'll see how these products work. So what she's been saying is just stripping back your skincare is the best place to start, and then you can start adding in those products that are going to give you like an added benefit, like added value to your skin. So that's the plan of action with regards to my skincare, but I'm really happy with how it's looking. Despite this little breakout here, I'm not too self-conscious about that. That's perfectly fine by me. We're gonna have a little bit of a purge, and then it's gonna be nice and smooth sailing from there. So I need to start getting myself ready for the day, getting my makeup and my face on, and getting myself sorted. Now, if there is one product that I am also absolutely loving with regards to my skin at the moment, it's this foundation. I mentioned it in my last video. I tried it out for the first time the other day and I have literally not stopped wearing it since. It's the Bobbi Brown Intense Serum Foundation with SPF 40, and I think this has changed the game for me with regards to foundations. I've never actually tried a serum foundation before. It's my first time trying it, and it was a little bit thicker than I was expecting. I did promise you guys that I would show you it kind of being applied. Now, in terms of shade, I have gone for N040 Beige, which is like a really good shade match for me. I've not got like overly thick feet tan on at the moment, but I am still a little bit bronze, so I just thought I would show you it being applied. Now, it's one, oh actually I should probably use, let's use the actual Bobbi Brown brush, because I did say in my last video that I think it might make quite a difference in terms of the application. Now, I'm someone that I like to apply product to the back of my hand and then kind of like dab it on. I'm not gonna lie, it really is making it a lot less intense. Like, it really is spreading the product out a little bit thinner. But you know what, I'm not mad about that, because I really like to make sure that it is kind of as lightweight as possible. But this is a foundation that just sits so beautifully on your skin. So do you see just how perfected it makes my skin? Like, I really do feel like it's just giving me the perfect like blur, the perfect layer, and this is without any concealer, anything else. I've literally just got primer on underneath. I'm normally a concealer before foundation girl, but I wanted to show you guys the foundation in all of its glory because I am so obsessed with it, and it doesn't feel like I've got anything heavy on my skin. And as you can see, you can still kind of see my freckles coming through. Obviously it's not like completely perfect, like I'll just add a little bit of concealer to these like problem areas, but other than that, it has given me the most perfect glowy base, matches my skin tone perfectly. I feel like there's been a lot of videos where in the past, especially when I've been editing, I'm looking back like, oh, your face maybe doesn't quite exactly match your hands, and it is quite difficult if you're like me and you're a fake tanner, but this just matches and blends so beautifully. I absolutely adore it for that. Actually, I really like it applied with this brush. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Blush, and it brush, and it just kind of makes it a little bit less thick. Like, it really thins out the foundation and makes it so easy to apply, so it doesn't feel like you're applying a really thick layer. Like, it just feels like it's blending with your skin, which I really like. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this foundation. This is a new absolute favorite for me, a new everyday wear. I feel like this is a great one as well for like day and night. So I think this is going to be my foundation of choice for whilst we are away, because it really is just the perfect day to night foundation. So I'll leave it linked down below if you are looking for a new perfect base. I am absolutely obsessed with just the glow that it's given me, but it's kind of taken away that like shine, and it really has just given me such a gorgeous like airbrush look. That's what I feel like. I feel like I've just had my skin airbrushed. I haven't had like a full layer put over it. I haven't had a full like foundation face. It's just been perfected, which is what I really like about this. So I'm going to crack on with the rest of my makeup. You guys have seen it thousands of times, so I won't do it with you. I'll just get myself sorted and ready for the day. Right, so I am dressed and ready for the day, and this is the foundation in all of its glory, and I really do feel like it just gives the most perfected, your skin but better kind of look, and I am absolutely in love with it. This makeup look literally takes me like 10 minutes to do. I'm not the kind of person that enjoys a really long-winded makeup or hair routine. You may have noticed actually with regards to my hair, I'm doing it a little bit differently at the moment. I'm kind of enjoying the more like volume that I'm getting into it. So let me know if you want an updated like hair routine, especially now that I've had it cut. I feel like I'm just kind of getting used to how I'm wanting my hair styled at the moment, but I'm really enjoying the more kind of like loose, natural, just letting it kind of like be a little bit bigger, a little bit bouncier, and just make it look like it's got a little bit more life in it, which is what I'm really enjoying. So yeah, loving that. But as I mentioned, we are heading off on our romantic staycation this weekend here in Hampshire. If you don't know, I actually got as a Christmas present from Alex an overnight stay at Chewton Glen, which I am so looking forward to. You may have heard of Chewton Glen. It is quite a famous one down here in Hampshire, and I think it was featured in, I think it was an All 4 documentary called like Britain's Most Luxurious Hotels or something like that. It might even be World's Most Luxurious Hotels, but it was featured there, and it's one of those places that is just so amazing. Like, so many celebs go there. It's really like remote, it's really out of the way, and it is just beautiful. It's this really gorgeous like manor in the middle of the New Forest, which I just absolutely adore. It's literally less than half an hour away from us, which is why it's a bit more of a staycation, but I'm so so looking forward to it. So we decided to do it this weekend so that we could tie it in as a bit of a romantic Valentine's weekend as well. So we've got a meal booked there, we've got some spa treatments. I am so looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really enjoyable. And actually, before we go, let me put you here. I've got some things to unbox with you guys. So I actually have some new luggage type pieces to unbox with you from one of my favorite brands. You guys will definitely recognize this brand when I open this, Lily and Bean, and I absolutely adore Lily and Bean products. They have so many gorgeous bits. My makeup bag is Lily and Bean. I've got the really gorgeous little brown handbag, which is very Hermes inspired. So many of you loved that handbag. I had so many questions as well about that bag, about the strap, because you were all really unsure if it was going to come with a leather strap, but it definitely does. But they also do kind of like bigger weekend bags, luggage, suitcases, things like that. So I actually decided to treat myself and Alex to some new weekend luggage. Essentially, I feel like when it comes to like staycations and stuff, that's definitely something that we've been kind of like missing in our wardrobes and in our kind of like collection, because I feel like sometimes having a good weekend bag is really, really hard to come by. And when I saw these bags on Lily and Bean, I just couldn't help myself. I thought they were so perfect and so adorable to have matching as well. So let's unbox these together because they are absolutely adorable. I'm going to start with my handbag. So this is just a really cute, like massive tote bag, and actually it doesn't need to be a weekend bag. Like it could be, if you are someone that loves, you know, like overnight stays, it could be just an overnight stay bag. It could also be a work bag if you're someone that carries a lot with you, but it is this adorable little number, and obviously we've got EM on it, which is another thing that I love about Lily and Bean. They do engraving and they do like initials, personalization, so it's great present company. Actually, if you know someone that's got a birthday coming up, I'll leave it linked down below because they do really gorgeous pieces, and I think it's so special to give someone something that is personalized. So I really, really love that. So I got this really gorgeous, it's like a kind of like creamy canvas tote bag. It's got brown leather with regards to the handle, the strap, the kind of like piping, which I really, really love. And then in terms of like the stripe, I went for a brown and kind of like pinky purple duo, which I just think looks so, so gorgeous. And I think this is going to be so perfect. Now, I'm the kind of person that I definitely need at least 2 bags when it comes to an overnight stay. So I think this and my really gorgeous Katie Loxton bag, like carrying these 2 in, will just be absolutely perfect. I also love the fact that this has like a really small little top handle to hold with, or it's also got like a little bit of a longer chain which I've got tangled up, so you can literally put it over your arm, and it's a super easy one to take with you. Now, I'm a little bit worried about it getting a bit scruffy, but I think it's probably going to be one of those where I'm just going to have to accept that this creamy canvas is not going to stay completely cream for too much longer. But I just thought this was so, so gorgeous. And then I also treated Alex to one, so I'm going to go downstairs in a minute and hand this to him and give it to him as a little weekend surprise. But it is this absolutely gorgeous, huge duffel bag. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, and again, I've got his initials engraved onto it, which I really, really love. It's absolutely massive. I feel like you can't even see like the full scale and full size of this, but I think this is going to be so perfect for him because he's the kind of person that just likes to have like one big bag that he can take absolutely everything with. And actually, this doesn't just have to be a weekend bag. Like, this can be a holiday bag, this can be a luggage bag. It's absolutely huge. So I went for this really gorgeous, like a little bit darker, this kind of like brownie beigey kind of tone. It's got like quite a different colorway going through it, and then I went for this gorgeous, it's like suede handles in this lighter brown color. And then in terms of the stripe, I went for the brown, the blue and the white, which I just think looks absolutely gorgeous. So a really cute little treat to give him. So I'm going to give it to him just before we go, because this is his kind of like Valentine's present and a little Valentine's gift, but obviously I need to give it to him before we actually get there. So it's going to be an early Valentine's present, but I think he's going to absolutely love it. And the fact that we're going to have matching, I just think is the cutest thing in the world. So it's a little while late now. The bags are all packed and ready to go. So I've got my gorgeous Lily and Bean one, which I didn't actually realise has a zip. So super handy, a really, really great travel bag. And then I've also got my Katie Loxton Weekender bag. So the 2 of those are just perfect. It's got everything that I need with me. I've got a couple of date night options. I might actually do a bit of a try on with Alex and see what he would like me to wear, because I'm undecided of what to wear for our meal, but all packed and ready to go. I'm so, so excited for this weekend. Good morning. We are currently en route to Chewton Glen, and I could not be in a better mood right now. I've got my gorgeous boy beside me, and we're just driving through one of my favourite towns in the New Forest. This is Lyndhurst, which is actually where Limewood is, which is another one of my favourite places to visit, and it's just the cutest little quaintest village. Like, you drive straight through it, and it's a really, really gorgeous one if you want to go antique shopping, if you want to have a little wander, a lovely coffee. It's a really nice one to visit. So we often come here at the weekends, but I've got Alex beside me, and my goodness me, that was bright. Got Alex here beside me, and do you want to explain what you have done and what we're bringing with us to Chewton Glen?
I think, long story short, I christened my new knife set.
You did christen your new knife set. Do you want to show us your finger?
And now I have a sausage for a finger.
So basically last night Alex had ordered a new knife set and he was just cleaning them, and whilst he was cleaning it, sorry, the lighting is absolutely horrendous. It's going very sunny and very bright and then very dark as we're like going through the trees. But basically he was cleaning the knife set and it sliced straight through the sponge, and he managed to completely slice through his finger. So there was a lot of blood. And actually, I think my favourite thing is we now have it on our ceiling, because after he did it, he just went, ah! And it literally went like that. And now it went on the ceiling, it went on the floor, it went all over the counters, which the rest of it we could clean up. But the ceiling, it's one of those places that, especially as a shorter girl, is not very easy to access, and it's not coming off. So I think we're either going to have to bleach it or repaint it. So that was a really fun way to start the weekend, wasn't it?
At least the knives are sharp and work.
Yeah, I'm not going near them ever, I don't think, because that's terrifying for me. But yes, but we are currently en route to Chewton Glen. Alex now has a sausage finger, so when it comes to the spa, he can't get that wet. He's just gonna have to dabble his feet in the water.
I can't wait to use the knives though.
Can't wait to use the knives. You already used them.
Yeah.
Used it on yourself. But yeah, so it's one of those things where at least it wasn't worse. He didn't chop the finger off. It just
hung off the end.
No, it wasn't hanging off. It was just very, very deep. So we've managed to get that wrapped and bandaged, and we are heading off to Chewton a little bit later than we were anticipating, but it's fine. It is a beautiful, beautiful day today. I think we've gotten really lucky with the weather. It's a cold weekend though, like a really, really cold one. So we are going to be wrapping up warm. I'm currently a passenger princess. I've got my Burberry cape over my legs. I've got my Mulberry bag with me. I always love to have a big cape or scarf with me just to wear as a blanket when we're on the road, but we should be nearly there now. It's literally been like a 20-minute, half-an-hour drive, so it's not too far from us at all. So really the definition of a staycation, because we're really not far from home. I mean, we're pretty much going to a lot of places that we just visit at the weekend anyway, but so excited to stay overnight and get the full Chewton Glen experience. So I can't wait. Arrived, and oh my goodness me, it is just absolutely beautiful. We can't check into our room yet, so we've just left our bags with reception. They're going to put them in our room as soon as it's ready, and we've just gone for a coffee and we're having a little wander and explore of the grounds because it is huge. Like, I don't think I quite realised how big Chewton Glen is. We've just had a little look around the spa, we've been wandering around a lot of the rooms. The bar is so cute. I'm so obsessed with the interiors here. Like, they have so many antique things. They've got an amazing grandfather clock, which was just beautiful. It was chiming away when we first arrived. It was absolutely magical. We've just come into this room now, which, can we just appreciate the fact that there is a Laurent Perrier fridge? I am absolutely obsessed, and I'm so in love with this sideboard here. This is just absolutely beautiful. But a Laurent Perrier Smeg fridge. Is there anything in here? Can I open it? Oh, there's nothing in there right now. Completely empty, but I'm assuming that they put lots in here for evening drinks. We're assuming this is kind of like a bit of an evening retreat room because there's like a piano in the corner. I am absolutely obsessed with this wallpaper. Can we just appreciate this? This looks like something out of Downton Abbey. I love it. Do you know what this actually looks like? This, to me, looks like something that they would have on Escape to the Chateau, that Dick and Angel would have. This wallpaper, doesn't it? Looks like something that Angel would DIY. I absolutely love it. But it's got like, I'm not even entirely sure what this is, but a little illustration. They've got a kind of like floor plan of it. And then we've got Fleur de Feu. No. Horloge de fleur, no idea, absolutely no idea, but it's just so beautiful. It works so well in this room. I'm honestly taking so much interior inspo away from me as we are wandering around. I'm absolutely loving it. Literally think of everything. There was hunter welly boots by the door, and they've got umbrellas whenever you need to step outside so that if it's raining you won't get wet. I am absolutely in love. I feel very much at home here. We have just walked down to where the tree houses are here at Chewton Glen, and if ever you've heard of Chewton, you'll have probably heard of the tree houses. They are one of the most infamous things that Chewton Glen does. It's where like all the celebs stay, all the big amazing A-listers and things like that. If they're looking for like a retreat, they'll stay at these tree houses, and they are absolutely remarkable. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but they're basically like these floating tree houses, and then you get the most amazing like remote view. I can imagine in summer this is just breathtaking because it'll all be completely green and all the trees will be completely covered, but it's such a beautiful walk. It's really lovely just to have a bit of an explore, check out the different areas. They've also named all of the tree houses after different trees, so we've had willow, we've had beech, we've got poplar and hazel. It's just so cute. I mean, can you see through the trees there? They've even got like a little veranda that you can sit on, and it's completely secluded, completely isolated. You can only access it via this little path here, which is, it's just insane. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, you can see the daffodils by Alex ready to bud. Oh, you can tell that spring is on its way. Just found the kitchen garden, and oh my goodness, I am obsessed. Obviously it's not really the time of year for growing. There is nothing really in the grounds at the moment, but it's just giving me a lot of inspo of what I kind of want to be doing with regards to our garden. Like, I'm obsessed with this pergola going along. This is just absolutely beautiful, and I love the way that they've got like the beds kind of just like lined. It looks so beautiful. We've got over here, they've clearly had some rhubarb growing, so we've got some rhubarb forces, and there's the biggest pizza oven I think I've ever seen in the corner over there. But it's so beautiful. Even without all of the veggies growing and all of the fruit and veg in harvest, it still is such a beautiful walled kitchen garden. It's given me a lot of inspiration. Oh my goodness, I think this is wisteria as well. We definitely need to come back in summer because I think the grounds will just be at their finest. Oh my god, do you know what this chair reminds me of? Wild Child.
What?
Wild Child. Have you ever seen that film? And they sit in the chair, and like she's sitting in it here, and then he sits in it there, and they have a really romantic moment. That was a film from my childhood. I think I went to first see that when I was about 10, and that film made me who I am. That was the film where they would go, "Who are we?"
Jesus.
I loved that film. Oh, this is adorable. I love this. we've just checked into our room and oh my goodness me, I need to give you a tour because this is one of the bougiest hotel rooms I think we have ever stayed in. Look at this bed. Oh my word. I'm going to come back here so you can get a full scope of the room. So we have this kind of like corridor that you walk through to get in, and then this is what it opens out to, and look at this. They brought our bags up for us, which was so kind of them. Look at the size of this bed. This definitely has to be a super king bed. It's giving me so much inspo as well for our bedside kind of like mannerisms, because we have a very similar headboard to this actually, and I'm really loving what they're doing with the lamps, with the side tables. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So then we have this little seating area over here, which is so cute. We've got some lovely little pillows. It looks like a very comfy sofa. It's getting me very excited for when our new sofa is going to be arriving. And then we come out onto this little veranda. How do I open this? Alex, I'm locked. Ah, there we go. We come out onto this little veranda and look at the view that we've got. It's just absolutely magical. All you can hear is birdsong, which is just incredible. So we're on the second floor, so a little bit higher up, and it's just so wonderful. So then coming back inside, that's literally not even the entirety of the room. What are you eating? What have we got?
Dried mango.
Oh, yum. Oh my god, we've got oranges as well, little clementines. That's so lovely. So we've just got this little like TV area, a desk to get ready. A little bit dark in that corner, but I feel like I can make it work. And a cute little setup here. I love this. It's making me want to get a radiator cover with this kind of pattern on it. I think it's so gorgeous. And then if I come along here, oh, there's a mirror. That's nice. We can do outfit of the days. We've got a little wardrobe space, which is so cute. Oh, look, there's like a little nook to put all your things. That's so handy. Come here, look at this like wardrobe space, Alex. They've got like shelves and stuff. I've never seen this in a hotel. They've got shelves.
Oh yeah.
I love the fact that it's like an arch as well. Oh my god, your head is almost as tall. I love the fact that it's got an arch. This is such a cute little walk-in wardrobe. Honestly, I feel like coming to nice posh hotels like this just gives me all the interior inspo. Because if you haven't got enough room to do like a full walk-in wardrobe, you could easily just do something like this. So yeah, love that. And we then got a little toilet through here and a little bidet, which is very nice.
How wide this is? It's now 46 because I kind of
46 centimeters wide, yeah. Just about fit. So yeah, so through this hallway we've got toilet there, and then the bathroom. You're not ready for this bathroom. We've got his and her sink, and look at that bathtub. Oh my word, I definitely need to have a bath when we come back from our meal tonight. And then we've also got a lovely walk-in shower. I'm loving this tiling down here as well. It's so cute. There's such a big shower. So an absolutely gorgeous, very bougie room. I am very excited. The staff here are so friendly as well. Like all the drinks and stuff, they're all giving us like the loveliest service. I'm feeling very spoiled. So I think a plan of action this afternoon, we're going to get our swimming cozies on, get our robes on, and head down to the spa. I think we just want an afternoon by the pool before we've got our lovely yummy meal tonight. A little bit echoey in here, but just wanted to quickly show you swimming cozy that I have brought with me for the trip, because these swimming costumes, I discovered them last summer and they have changed the game for me when it comes to swimwear. These are the Hansa G swimming costumes, and I just absolutely adore them. They're so comfy, so easy to wear. They're one size fits all, which I was really worried about, but actually I have not met someone that's not been able to wear these yet. Like, they really are the stretchiest thing ever, and it also means that every time you wash them, they kind of like go back to the tiny size, and you're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get this on, I'm never gonna fit this, but actually every single time you do. So it's so great because I don't have to worry about the spaghetti straps fitting or being too loose or anything like that. It's just so comfy and easy to wear. So I've just got this one on. It's an all black one, which is great for something like this, because obviously I don't really want to be wearing a two-piece when I'm here at a spa. There's obviously lots of people, lots of families around, so I just want something really nice and covering but still makes me feel really good. So I've got this one on, which has got a square neckline and spaghetti straps, and I am so comfy in these. So we're gonna head down to the spa for a nice afternoon by the pool.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door.
So we are back from the spa now after the most relaxing couple of hours by the pool. We actually spent quite a lot of time in the outdoor jacuzzi, which, considering it's February, you wouldn't have thought it would really be warm enough. Actually, it was so nice because they had the jacuzzi really lovely and warm. You've obviously got the bubbles going, and it was just really lovely and romantic. It was quite secluded out there, so it was just me and Alex in the jacuzzi for a good hour or so. And as if I haven't gotten enough water as it is, I'm now running myself a bubble bath. We still have about an hour until we need to go for dinner. My makeup is seriously smudged, so I think I might take it off and start again before dinner tonight, so that I've got a lovely fresh face, but I still have quite a bit of time before I need to start getting ready. So I thought I'm going to make full use of all the amenities here at Chewton Glen, and that bath looks insane. So I've got the water running now. I'm going to jump in and have a lovely relaxing bubble bath. I might even do myself one tonight as well when we get back. Who's to say? It's a wild night here at Chewton, honestly. 24 going on 54, but I am living my best life. So I'm going to jump in the bath now for a little bit more relaxation in the water, and then we can start getting ready for dinner. Oh my goodness me, the lighting in this room is absolutely diabolical. I am so sorry if I'm coming up really like pink and stark, but why is it such a thing with fancy hotels to not have an overhead light? Like, why is that such a thing? There is no overhead light in this room. I've basically been having to use all the lamps. The only big light is in the bathroom, so hopefully my makeup looks okay. I've just done the pretty much the practice makeup that I did the other day with the Bobbi Brown Serum Foundation. Absolutely loving it. The Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. Oh, I'm just absolutely adoring their products. So if you haven't seen, check out that video to know what I have put on my face today. But I am dressed, I am bathed, I am feeling fresh. Such a gorgeous bathtub. I definitely want to do myself another one when we come back from dinner, but I'm feeling really fresh and ready for dinner. I'm seriously looking forward to it. I know that there's quite a famous chef who is the chef here. It's James. Do you remember his name, Alex? James someone? Your mum was absolutely obsessed with him.
No.
I can't remember, but he's got his own cooking show. Alex's mum was so excited when she heard we were coming here. She was like, say hi to James for me. So yes, we've got dinner booked at the restaurant, which we're really looking forward to, and I've got a bit of a choice of outfits. So I thought Alex could help me decide what to wear, and you guys can also help me decide what to wear. I'll show you my outfit options. We can choose what I'm going to be wearing, and then once I know what I'm wearing, I can style up my jewellery according to the outfit, because I like to do outfit then jewellery, rather than jewellery then outfit. So I hope you can see me okay, but this is dress number 1. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay, out of 10, rate the dress.
Solid 9.
9 out of 10, okay. The only thing I'm not sure about is getting the right bra with it. This is a L'Academy dress. It's really nice. It's like a little fitted bodycon number. So this is dress number 1.
I feel like you can't go wrong with like a long black dress.
Yeah, which is basically all the 3 dresses I've got, I'm not gonna lie. They're all long black ones, but it's whichever one's your favourite. But okay, dress number 2. This is the gorgeous one that I unboxed from Forever New recently. It's the one that's like a half skirt, half kind of jumper thing, but it's a one piece. I really like it. It's a navy blue, so a little bit softer than black. What are we rating this one?
I actually quite like it.
Do we prefer it to the other one? It's a little bit more comfortable.
I think it's quite nice.
Do you prefer this one to the last one?
It's hard.
I think I prefer this one in terms of comfort. It's a little bit looser around this area, so it means I can eat more tonight. Okay, dress option number 2. We have a third option. Let me know if the third one is your favourite. Okay, and the last one is an oldie but a goodie. It's my off-the-shoulder new look dress, which I absolutely adore. The only thing I'll say about this one, you've definitely seen it a lot before, but it is a gorgeous one.
There's a reason why we see it a lot before.
What? Because it's nice?
Yeah. It's nice, but I definitely think one of the other 2.
The second one?
Yeah.
Second one. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going Forever New. I'm not gonna lie, I think Alex has chosen really well. This is definitely my favourite dress out of the 3. Do you want to show us your outfit of the day as well, darling? Because you're looking gorgeous. We're gonna be matching now as well with our black and navy blue. Come here. So, lovely turtle. Alexander! We've got a lovely turtleneck, jeans, and some nice black shoes. Oh, look at us matching in our black and blue. I'm going to put a black blazer on as well.
It's almost like we did it on purpose.
I know, I feel like we always end up matching.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to do my jewellery. I think I'm going to add a few little Pandora necklaces. My goodness me, this lighting is making me literally look like I'm a strawberry, but right, let's start up some jewellery. Okay, jewellery wise, we are doing pearls tonight. So I've just got this really gorgeous one. I like this one with this neckline because it's a little bit softer. This is the really gorgeous Pandora Me one. So it's got the gold chain at the back. And then I'm just styling it up with the pearl earrings. And then I've just got lots of bangles on. I've gone for like my favourite brilliance bangle, the kind of like silver bangle. My favourite ring at the moment, this knot ring, is absolutely gorgeous because it looks like a little love heart. And I feel like that's just perfect for Valentine's. And then I've got a couple more sparkly rings. And again, these are the, if I can kind of pull my sleeve up, the wishbone bangles, which look so, so beautiful together. And I feel like it really works with the outfit and kind of pulls everything together and just elevates it a little bit for Valentine's Day. Oh, also perfume of the evening, I'm going to be wearing the Dior Ombre Nuit, which is just such a beautiful one. And yes, I do always spray it over my jewellery because the Pandora jewellery is absolutely fine with that. I know you're not really supposed to, but I always forget to spray it before, so oh, absolutely love it. I'm going to spray a little bit in my hair as well because there's nothing better than when you waft your hair and you just get a gorgeous scent of Ombre Nuit. So my favourite Dior one, this was my To Me, Love Me Christmas present to myself. So I'm smelling lovely, looking lovely, ready for tonight. Okay, this is the only mirror to show you the full outfit. Please excuse the mess behind us from unpacking and deciding what to wear. But obviously I've got the Forever New dress on. I've just chucked, this is actually also Forever New, this blazer over the top. I love it because it looks so Balmain. We don't really need jackets because obviously we're not exactly leaving the building. But I think it's just quite nice to throw something over your shoulders. And then because I've got my Cassandra bag, I'm of course wearing my YSL Cassandra and my Vivaya heel. So that is me ready for the night. Alex has been waiting very patiently for a very long time. So let's go. Not that long. Not that long. Anyway. We are going to go down and get some cocktails now, have a few drinks before dinner tonight, and just enjoy a lovely romantic Valentine's evening. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I have woken up in paradise. I'm currently just having my morning tea out on the veranda, and I'm literally just surrounded by birdsong, and it's the most magical way to start my mornings. You can probably see it is a frosty one this morning. It is chilly and frosty. We've actually got like a little bit of frost on our table there, and you can see the kind of frost on the grass, but oh my goodness me, it is just the most perfect way to start my morning. I'm just having my morning cup of tea to wake me up. I'm looking a little bit puffy faced after the most amazing meal last night, and quite a few glasses of champagne, with quite a few glasses of the Laurent Perrier, which is such a wonderful champagne. I think they must sponsor because that's the champagne that they've got everywhere here at Shooting Van. We had a few cocktails, we had a couple of glasses of champagne, and we had the most incredible meal. I had the linguine to start with, like a mushroom linguine. Oh, so good. I then had for my main the duck. It was absolutely delicious. We both shared some chips with that as well. And then for pudding, I had this like honeycomb parfait, I think it was, and oh wow, it was just absolutely incredible. incredible. We crashed at about 10 o'clock last night. We didn't even make it back to the bar afterwards. I didn't manage to run myself a bath because we were so tired, but in like the best possible way. We just wanted to make the most of the king size bed. We've actually laid in till 8 o'clock this morning, which is not normal for me. I'm normally up and sprightly before 7 a.m, so the blackout blinds definitely really helped in the room, and I'm just enjoying my morning cup of tea before we head down for breakfast. It really has been the perfect start to the day, and we're going to be spending the day at the spa today, so I've got no makeup on. I'm just going to enjoy fresh skin and just let my skin breathe so that I can really soak up all the goodness at the spa. And we also have a couple of treatments booked in at the spa, which I'm really looking forward to. I booked Alex in for a massage, and I booked myself in a reflexology because you guys know how much I adored my reflexology when I first had it a couple of weeks ago, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I think we're going to be heading down to breakfast in a minute, so I'm going to finish my tea, enjoy the view, enjoy the surroundings, soak up the vibe, and then we can go and have some lovely yummy breakfast. We have finished up breakfast, we've checked out of our room, and we've come down for a morning at the spa and whispering because it's obviously very peaceful, very relaxing here, and I don't want to disturb anyone. Although that being said, it is so quiet today. Like, there is literally barely anyone around me, which is just so perfect. So we've got a couple of hours until our spa treatments. I've got a reflexology booked, and I've booked Alex in for a back and shoulder massage, and we are both really looking forward to it. Breakfast was amazing this morning, I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely stuffed from it. I had about 3 courses of breakfast. I had yogurts, I had pastries, there was like bacon and egg and sausages. It was so lovely. So we spent a couple of hours this morning down at breakfast, which was perfect. I've still got no makeup on because I really just want to soak in the kind of like relaxation and give my skin a bit of a break. I've actually just put on a Clinique Moisture Surge overnight mask, just so that I've got a really hydrating kind of like face mask on at the moment, just to really give my skin a good drink, because the last time that I had my my facial, she did say to me my skin was looking a little bit dry, so I'm going to try and do everything that I can to make sure that I am giving it the moisture that it needs. Alex has just got me a cucumber water as well, so I'm going to sip on this, enjoy the morning by the spa, and then we've got a couple of hours until our appointments, which I'm really looking forward to. So I think I'm just going to read, I'm just going to soak in the relaxation vibes. It's so zen here. I absolutely love it. I've been taking so much interior inspo from this place, like it's just giving me amazing vibes. What I really like about it as well is that the building isn't actually old. Like, I don't think it was built any later than like 2000s and something, but the way that they've like done the brickwork, the way that they've done the stone, and everything about this, they've made it look so old and so beautiful. Like, even just little things like the window up there, this like arch window, just looks so rustic and Georgian, which I just absolutely love that vibe. So I'm getting so much interior inspo from here. I've been taking photos everywhere, and even in the spa. I'm like, I love the pillars, oh I love the mouldings, oh I love the windows. Like, I just absolutely adore it. So I think we're just gonna have a nice morning of relaxation. We're gonna soak in the vibes, have a little swim until our treatments this afternoon, and I'm really looking forward to them. Oh my goodness, I've just come out of my reflexology appointment. I'm being very quiet because I'm currently just in the relaxation area, but that was just incredible. I am so zen right now, I can't even tell you. Well, I think it's safe to say this has been the most flying visit I have ever experienced. 2 days here at Shooting Event have just gone like that. We are packed up and ready to head home now. We've just spent the afternoon by the pool. We had some lunch after our treatments, which was really lovely, and we've just spent the afternoon lazing by the pool, and the hours have just been melting away. But those treatments were absolutely incredible. Alex came up his massage literally like so zen, and I was literally just gone to the world. My reflexologist did say to me, she was like, you really have a lot of tension in like your shoulders and your neck. I could really feel it. And I said to her, I was like, I could feel you working on it, because it's so bizarre. It's one of those treatments that they literally like press a point on your foot and you can feel your shoulder relaxing, like you can feel your neck, like the muscles, just the tension just going. It was insane, and it was so lovely to spend the rest of the afternoon by the pool. But we're packed up now, we're ready to go home. I'm gonna miss this view, I'm gonna miss this fire. They've had this fire roaring like all weekend. It's been so magical, and my camera roll is now filled with interior photos. I'm gonna head home and jump straight online and start looking for things I want to update in our home. But it's time to head home now. We're going to head off, get back home, have a lovely evening. I think we're just going to relax and just carry on this zen vibe. I am so sad to be saying goodbye to Chewton Glen. We're definitely coming back here. I'd love to come back in summer because this place is magical.